She thought he was just another black man who didn't belong. So she yelled at him, humiliated him, called security, and told him to go back to Africa. But seconds later, the entire lobby froze. Her jaw dropped because the CEO walked in and hugged him. Not just hugged him, called him boss. What happened next? No one saw it coming. But before we unveil this story, make sure you hit the subscribe button so that you won't miss out on this type of story. He walked through the glass doors. Calm, focused, polished shoes hit the marble floor. Each step smooth, precise. He knew exactly where he was going. The lobby was elegant. High ceilings, a chandelier above, a front desk staff with polite smiles and quiet judgment. He didn't look like he belonged. Not to them, not to her. She spotted him instantly, behind the front desk. Red lipstick, tightly wound bun. Her name tag read Marcia. She saw his dark skin and instantly made a decision. Her smile faded, posture stiffened. He nodded politely. Good morning. She didn't respond, just narrowed her eyes, watched him walk past. Then she panicked, snatched her phone, pressed the intercom. Security to the lobby. Now! He pressed the elevator button, waited. She marched over, stood in front of him, blocking the doors. Excuse me, can I help you? He looked at her, eyes patient, voice calm. No, I have an appointment. She scoffed, folded her arms. This building is private. You can't just walk in here. This isn't a shopping mall. He held up a badge. Black, corporate, gold trim, a Johnny Osei, executive access. But she didn't take it, didn't even glance. You stole that, didn't you? Her voice rose, loud, sharp, deliberate. People started to stare. 2 security guards appeared from the side entrance. Young, fit, eyes locked on the black man in the suit. Marcia pointed. There, him. He doesn't belong here. A Johnny turned, faced the guards. No fear. Would you like to scan the badge? He extended it. One guard took it. Scanned. Beep. Green light. The other looked at the screen. Then back at him. Confused. Sir, this is your executive vice president. A Johnny nodded. Correct. Marcia's face twisted. No, that's not possible. He turned to her. His voice stayed level. Why not? Because people like you don't hold positions like that. Gasps echoed. Silence dropped. The front desk staff rose. One woman covered her mouth. A Johnny tilted his head. Not angry, just tired. People like me? You know what I mean? Marcia snapped. I'm not racist. I just know who belongs and who doesn't. The elevator doors opened. A Johnny stepped inside. Turned around. Marcia blocked it again. Where do you think you're going? He didn't move. Didn't blink. To the 16th floor. No, you're not, she laughed. Ugly. Bitter. Go back to Africa. The world stopped. A second. 2. Silence. The elevator beeped. Still waiting. Still open. A Johnny didn't respond. Didn't yell. Didn't threaten. He simply said, okay. Then the elevator dinged again, and out stepped a man. Tall. White. Expensive suit. Silver hair. Rolex. Power in his stride. Mr. David Hammond. Founder. CEO. Billionaire. And the most feared man in the building. He spotted a Johnny. Smiled. Big. Warm. There he is. A Johnny. You made it. Marcia blinked. Hammond stepped forward, threw his arms around a Johnny, pulled him into a hug. I've been waiting for this moment. The boardroom's prepped. Everyone's buzzing about your strategies from the Ghana deal. We are so lucky to have you here. A Johnny smiled, just slightly. Thank you, David. Glad to finally be here. Marcia stood frozen, face drained of color. Mr. Hammond turned, noticed her. Marcia, you've met Mr. Osei? She opened her mouth. Nothing came out. He nodded. Great. He's your new boss. Silence. Then, Hammond's tone changed. Flat. Cold. I overheard what you said. A Johnny is our biggest hire in 5 years. He's a genius. a leader, a man who's built $3 billion companies on 2 continents. He stepped closer, voice low. And you? You've been a receptionist for 7 years. Stagnant, disposable. Marcia tried to speak. No, I didn't mean he looked. Hammond raised his hand. I'll be speaking to HR. Then he looked at Ajani. Would you like to press charges? Ajani looked at her. Her face, her eyes, terror written all over it. He shook his head. No, I'd rather she keep her job. Hammond raised a brow. Why? Ajani stepped into the elevator. Paused. Because nothing teaches humility faster than reporting to the one you judged. The doors closed, and she was left in a lobby filled with stairs. She sat down, shaking. That night, it hit the internet. Someone had recorded the entire thing. The phrase, the hate, the moment of silence when Hammond hugged him. Millions of views, thousands of comments. Hashtag Go Back to Africa trended for the wrong reasons. Marcia became a face of bigotry, of downfall, of corporate racism. LinkedIn? Deleted. Facebook? Private. Job? On the line. But that wasn't the twist. Not yet. A week later, Ajani sat in his office. Corner window. Skyline view. He was working late, reviewing merger files, running numbers in his head. Then a knock. He looked up. Her. Marcia. No makeup. No anger. Just tears. I'm sorry, she whispered. I lost my family. My reputation. I didn't know. He didn't say anything. I judged you. I see that now. I was wrong. Still silence. I've started therapy, she added. I want to change. Ajani stood, walked to the window. You know what the worst part is? He said. It's not what you said. It's that I've heard it before. Over and over. Every airport. Every boardroom. Every elevator. She nodded, shaking, broken. Will you forgive me? Ajani turned. I don't need to. You've already been judged. Then he pointed at the door. She left, quietly, without another word. But something was still wrong. Later that evening, Ajani's phone rang. Unknown number. He answered. A voice. Low. Urgent. Ajani. There's something you need to know. He straightened. I'm calling from offshore. You're being watched. There's an insider at Hammond Corporation feeding information to competitors. Ajani blinked. What kind of information? The voice paused. Your Africa initiative. The M&A files. Everything. Who? A beat. Then David Hammond. Silence. He's not who he says he is. He didn't bring you here for leadership. He brought you here to sabotage a deal and use your face to cover it. Ajani's breath slowed, mind racing. The voice continued. They're going to pin it on you, frame you, make you the fall guy. You're just a diversity hire on paper. Ajani turned. The door to his office creaked. Someone stepped in, smiling, holding a drink. David Hammond. Hey, brother, he said casually. Got a minute? Ajani didn't respond, didn't move. His phone still pressed to his ear. The voice whispered, don't trust him. And whatever you do, don't drink anything.